What is up, YugiTube? Figured I'd come and just have a little chat about the meta, what I think about it, how regionals went last weekend, etc., etc. Sorry, I'm kind of walking around this trash department right now. Getting ready to move, and that is because it's kind of really small in this apartment now. And that is because of not the Yu-Gi-Oh, but this beautiful little thing right there. That's my daughter. She's just over a week old. Um, I don't know what I'm going to do with her yet, though. Should I teach her to play? Should I not? I don't know. If I turn her into a nerd, I won't have to keep the pricks away with guns, but maybe I'll have to fend off all you nerds chasing after her. I don't know. That's kind of creepy. I'm just going to stop talking about that now. Anyways, the last regional I actually did not play in it. I've started judging. It turned out really well. We had 237 players, which was a lot more than we were prepared for. And what really stood out to me, aside from your standard Inzectors, Windups, and Dino Rabbits in the top, was out of our top 32, in the top 20, we had 5 different hero decks. Seeing hero that high up, one of them makes me happy, much less multiples. Give me a second. I need to plug this cord in real quick. 5 heroes. That's phenomenal to me. One of them was a friend of mine's deck list that he and I had been working on a little bit. He took it a completely different route than I did, but he's only playing 8 monsters and manning triple super poly. It's an OCG build. It'll be even better once we have a Scuriato. And the other guy was manning triple Wang Hu. He actually placed like 6th. So that was really cool. But anyways, I figure I'll go ahead and get into my profile right now. Done some things different than before. We're playing, of course, Stratos and Triple Alias, because that is our engine. We are playing Double Thunder King. We kind of can't play 3 right now because Inzector Hornet just eats it alive. So we don't want to be giving them free stuff to just be popping off. For the first time in a long time, I'm manning 1 Cyber Dragon. I like the additional free beats, as well as baiting out my opponent's traps and whatnot. As well as it gives us a mained out to Zen mains. We are playing double Doomcow. Doomcow is really good right now. It's stopping all 3 Tier 1, Tier 0 meta decks right now. Game 1, they're going to have those Max Cs that they're just going to throw away to get the Doomcow off the field. Surprisingly, I actually don't see that happen a lot. But especially comes games 2 and 3, they're siding out the Max Cs because they know it's not really doing anything against you. So they have less freebies to get rid of those Doomcows. We're playing 1 Spirit Reaper for the Dino Rabbit matchup, as well as the +1s once we have really good field control. And then we play 6 hand traps. And that's because hand traps are what makes the game right now. If you don't have the right hand traps at the right time, you're just going to lose. The first one of those is Honest for the extra beats. We have 7 main targets, plus our Shinings. And then I, honest to God, believe that right now we are in a triple Effect Veiler format. This kind of looks weird, but my 3rd ultimate isn't here yet. So, if you're not playing triple Veiler, I think you lose. And then we're playing 1 DD Crow. I don't play Max C, because A, I'm not putting the money into them, especially since B, I probably wouldn't be playing them even if I did have them. In Dino Rabbit matchups, if they go Tour Guide, they're just going to end up with Zen mains instead of Leviair, at which point they're going to fend off 2 destructions and blow up 2 cards you control, while you only drew 2 for them to get to that place, which means they are still at the advantage. Same thing's going to happen with Windups, and it really doesn't do anything against Inzectors, so I just don't like Max C. It's not really worth it without Plant Synchro around anymore. Whereas the 1 DD Crow is giving us access to getting rid of Hornet, as well as Windup Hunter. And then we play Gores, because Gores wins games, especially because Ancient Mew is a badass. So when you drop Ancient Mew, I think you just win because you're too pro. And then we play BLS, because we have plenty of Lights and Darks. As for filtering through the deck, we are playing Triple Duality, Rhoda, and Ecall. This is giving us search and access to whatever we want, whenever we want it. Thank God that's finally a foil. I'm sick and tired of commons. Now they just need to give me foil Gemini Sparks. I'm still only playing 2 Sparks. I think the third one can just be dead since I don't recycle the alias a lot. I'm down to playing 2 Miracle Fusions. I feel like the third one is sometimes in my hand when I don't have a graveyard worth using it. So in that point, it's dead. So I want to avoid that, so I'm only playing the 2 Miracles. As for staples, we've got Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Mind Control, Book of Moon. I just finished doing this about a half hour ago. It's my Death Note Book of Moon. I want Book to 2 so I can do the second kit as Death Note that has the Japanese lettering across it. Have both of those main would be badass. And then backfield control, we've got 2 Mystical Space and a Heavy Storm. As for traps, we're playing 8. I feel like if I had any less than 8 traps, I would never be drawing them. I wish I could play more, I just don't have room. This deck is already at 41 cards. We're playing the Solemn Brigade of Judgment Double Warning. We're attacking 1 Bottomless. It's forcing Logia, or it's forcing Logia's negation if you're stupid for some reason, but it's going to get rid of 2 Cazabulus or 2 Sabersaurus. It's going to stop Acid Golems. It's going to stop Leviathans. It's going to stop Centipedes. It's going to get Shark off the field. It's going to get Zen Mighty off the field before Hunter contribute it. Bottomless, that's ill prepared for, actually does a lot of work right now. We're playing 2 Deep Prison and 1 Compulse. They're Compulse because A, it's chainable, B, it gets rid of Zen Mains, and C, it gets rid of Stardust. And then we're playing Mirror Force, and that's simply just sad because we don't have Dust Shoot anymore. I really want Dust Shoot, but oh well. That's why we get to play Bottomless now, because we don't have Dust Shoot. Our extra deck is just slightly different than it used to be. We are still playing Double Shining, Double Nova Master now, 1-0, 1 Gaia, 1 Tornado, 1 Chimera Tech, Catastor, Bryo, Black Rose, Scrap Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Utopia. I had this guy DT'd. Looks really fucking cool. And then since I'm maining Spirit Reaper and Monster Reborn and Mind Control exist, I'm playing Acid Golem. This might be a Leviathan. I haven't really made my final decision yet. This guy's got some bigger beats than Leviathan Dragon does, which is why I'm choosing him right now, because he's going to help go for game. But at the same time, if you can't really go for game and he has to sit on the field, there's chances are good he's going to start hurting you. So, still a little iffy on that, but we'll see how it turns out. And then the side deck is quite a bit different than it used to be. We're siding the 3rd Thunder King, and a 2nd Cyber Dragon, Kaiku, Breaker, and the 3rd DD Crow. I will probably be siding a 3rd Doom Cow. I just don't have one right now. The Doom Cow does so much work against all 3 Tier 0 meta decks right now. It's almost worth maining all 3. But for now, I'm just siding that 3rd one. We're playing 2 Smashing Grounds. I would probably play 3 if I had room for it. It's forcing Logia's negation is the main thing it's sided in for. But then for any other stun matchup, whether it's Hero Stun Mirror Match or TG or anything that is just trying to control the field, especially ones that have less effects like mine does, you can side out of your Triple Veiler and whatnot and be able to side in more 1-for-1s. And when you have more 1-for-1s than your opponent does, you can lose game 1, but when they have to keep their skill drains in, but you can get rid of all your Veilers and play Smashings and shit like that, those additional 1-for-1s, you're going to win games 2 and 3 every time. 2 Super Polys for Dino Rabbit, solely for Dino Rabbit, so I can steal their Logias and go into the Nova Master, which is why I have 2 of them. The 3rd Mystical Space for all those back row matchups, as well as field spells. Same deal with Closed Forest. I really like this card. I don't have many matchups ever where you have to play against a field spell, but when you do and you're able to side this, it's sort of that tech card in the side deck that makes the difference. Playing the 3rd Deep Prison and the 2nd Bottomless for all those stun and glads and whatnot. And then finally 2 Chain Disappearance just to jank with tour guides and things like that. So let me know what you guys think. That's what I'm playing right now. Comment, rate, subscribe. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.